Hello, my name is Peter Szczepanski, and today we'll be going over my assignment 2, which is the coprime test loop. So I have essentially three main functions or parts of like this code, which is the continuous loop, as you can see here, the main algorithm helper function, which is as you can see here, and then the coprime function right here, which helps the coprime test loop, and then the GCD, sorry, helps the coprime helper function. So when we run this code and put in the function, it's going to ask you to give two numbers. So let's say 2 and then 2. Those numbers are not coprime, so let's continue. Let's try 0 and 0. Those numbers are also not coprime. Continuing 1 and then 1. These numbers are coprime because 1 is technically their only common factor. So let's continue. Let's give them a big number. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. And then the second number. So these big numbers are not coprimes, and then it returns coprime. And then once you press N, it gets you out of the loop, and it says thanks you for participating. Now, when it comes to all the other questions, one of them is how efficient is coprime B? Do you ensure not making any needless computations? So I do attempt that. As you can see here, if they're the same number, then it returns A1, and then 1 and 1 are the only ones that work, else they fail automatically. Or if if one of them equals 0, then essentially it fails because 0 doesn't have any coprimes except 1. And then if they're both even numbers, then they automatically fail. So I kind of use this to help boost efficiency. But then when it comes to like the main algorithm, it's a while loop, and then it just keeps getting the remainder. So I think the O notation is logarithmic. So essentially, it doesn't have that bad of a runtime. And then what assumptions does the code make? So essentially, one assumption that it makes is that when you're inputting the first two numbers, you're not inputting any like strings or booleans or anything. If you were to do that, it would fail. Another thing, and crash the code. Another thing that it assumes is that you're not using any floats, you're just using integers. If somebody were to put in an integer or a float, it would crash the code. And then another thing is that they're typing in y/n correctly, because to continue, you have to type in an exclamated y. If you type in anything else, it'll just break it. All right, and that's it. Thank you.